Welcome back to another sports podcast, everybody, because it's exactly what the world needs is another sports podcast with a sweaty trio, and Taylor doesn't know how to sit down when he gets in the locker room.
You're ruining the podcast.
Go Bills.
Oh, boys. It was an eventful weekend. We're going to get into all the craziness as it goes around the league. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you guys, make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to everything, because the more that you guys are active, the more we can be reactive. We like making content that you guys like. I'm fighting a sickness. The sickness isn't even anything close to what we experienced this weekend. But a beautiful thing that we can all look at this weekend was Kyle Lowry coming back to Toronto in a Matthews jersey.
We want Lowry. Friggin' awesome.
Doesn't play the whole game. And then they sit on the bench and he's like looking around like, I'm not playing, I'm not suiting up. And like Nick Nurse is saying, get out there. Joel Embiid saying, get out there. The whole team was behind his back.
Tyrese Maxey is like,
get out there.
Like, the Raptors are losing by 25 in the fourth quarter. It's all good.
It was all good. It was vibes. It was cool. And like Lowry comes home, the fucking crowd loved it. Screamed.
Do you see what the Raptors did on the entrance, the hallway into the?
No.
They have photos. They took all the photos out and put photos of Lowry, and he's walking by and he's filming it all.
It's so sick.
And they made it like a home game for him.
It's amazing.
God, I love Kyle.
They interviewed him after the game and they were talking about retiring the number, and he raised the question. He's like, "Have you guys ever seen me cry?" I don't think anyone has actually seen him cry yet, but he will cry when they retire his number.
And sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
The piece of the thing I love about Lowry and what made me solidified the respect that I think the whole city and the country of Canada has for him is the fact that at the end of that interview he said, "I will retire a Toronto Raptor.
Fucking right.
I will sign a one-day contract and retire a Raptor."
Fucking legend, dude. Fucking
legend. Guy from Philly playing for the Sixers is going to retire a Raptor.
I shouldn't even ask this question because I already know the answer. Should they retire the 7th for Lowry?
Absolutely.
Yes, he's the GOAT.
He is the greatest Raptor of all time.
He's the GOAT.
So with that, we can get to the king. We can talk about our sweaty Trinity.
I don't want it to be king anymore.
Let's
talk about something else.
I'm going to start. I just want to say I wrote my monologue before Kevin Pattulo was fired. The British are coming. The British are coming. Thank God. This loss should hurt more than it does, but in a moment of failure, I will appreciate what this team has done and what they're still primed to do. This season has been encapsulated by two emotions: shame and relief. I was ashamed that such a talented roster could perform so poorly. A lack of focus and mishandled emotions led us to a season of doom accompanied by the positivity bunny. Another year of making the playoffs is fantastic. Passes for over 20 yards are better. Fire Pattulo, hired a creative offensive mind, re-sign Jordan Davis, Reed Blankenship, N'Kobe Dean, Dallas Goedert, and run it the fuck back. 7 picks in the next 2 drafts. This defense is too good not to win another Lombardi, and 2027 is our fucking year. Go Birds and fly Eagles fly. All of this is to say, I'm not as upset as I am disappointed, which is a feeling that I felt all fucking year. This team is primed from top to bottom with studs, all pros, first teams, through and through. There's no excuse for this. It was a horribly uncreative offense. They were dull. They ran the same 4 verticals 4 times in the last drive of the game. How do you run a Madden play with your season on the line? But creative Mr. Pattulo decided, this hitch route works so well in the first quarter. In the fourth quarter, we're going to run it twice.
They won't expect it.
We're just going to flip it. They block it the first time. It's like, all right, did it work that time? Let's just flip it. We're going to put the Dallas and Devontae, run the other route. Like, dude, is not creative. It was horrible. Pattulo's gone. Get Mike McDaniel. Get Brian Daboll. Get anyone else who has experience with mobile QBs or at least some creativity in their scheme. Something proven. This isn't going to work again if they go out and get another one of Nick Sirianni's buddies. And if Nick Sirianni does this again by going and getting his friend to hire him in one of these roles, Nick Sirianni's gone. Because this year was malpractice. Letting Kevin Pattulo play out all 18 games, I guess, with the bye. 18 games this season is malpractice. Should not have happened.
Wow.
Damn.
That's that. Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
Rebuttals?
Philly fans need to chill the fuck out.
I agree.
I don't think that they don't. I think there's some serious urgency that Philly needs to address.
Like what?
There is something seriously wrong systematically with this team. There's something wrong environmentally and culturally with that locker room.
Where? You're just saying words. Give me examples.
Nick Sirianni screaming at A.J. Brown on the sideline.
Even Tom Brady spoke about that. It happens.
Doesn't happen.
Nathan McKinnon yells at his coach. It happens all around leagues. It's high emotion games where your season's on the line. DK and Tomlin, like it happens everywhere.
AJ Brown dropping balls that he never drops.
100% agree.
Jalen Hurts having statistically the worst year of his career. I will attest some of that to Kevin Pattulo.
All of that's Kevin
However, as a mobile quarterback, you are required and responsible to break the pocket, scramble, and be creative. He did none of that.
As the QB, it's his job to play in a system. He's doing what he's told to do.
One of the best O-lines in the NFL, Saquon Barkley, has one of his worst years of his
Banged
career.
up too. Banged up O-line. Landon Dickerson has been playing all year through like hell. He didn't want to come back this year.
A.J. Brown crying all year. All year.
And that's one thing, trade A.J. Brown. Like, I don't want to see him go.
It's hard to replace that.
Listen, I'm not
But
taking
do
away
it.
from what the Eagles have done. 2 Super Bowls in 2 years, winning one, beating the Chiefs. The way they beat them, mad respect to Philly.
But everything you talked about,
Everything comes to an end. And
it
I
all
think
comes to A.J. Brown. And it's not, I'm not saying this is A.J. Brown's fault. But A.J. Brown was a diva in this locker room, and he ruined the vibe.
your leaders are your leaders, and A.J. Brown is not a leader. A.J.
100% agree.
A.J. Brown is busted, and he brought down the Eagles with him.
Sure, but everyone else I'm still super confident in. We maybe have 1 or 2 more years with Lane Johnson. We have Devontae Smith, who's a leader. He's never going to leave. Saquon Barkley loves it here. You even said it after a 2,000-yard season. They always regress. So this was expected. Jalen Hurts, I still think, is a great leader, and I think as a quarterback, he's had 10 different OCs in his football career. From college till now, every single year he's had a different OC.
That's fair.
He's never been able to settle down in a system and just prove what he can do in a system that is built for him.
I think is it fair to call Philly's run game, at least compared to last year, like mediocre?
It was predictable. Yeah, it was 100%. It was shit.
You knew what you were getting.
And with that not being able to open up the pass game, that hurts him a lot.
Agreed, 100%. Especially in a team that we had 1,000-yard rushers with Miles Sanders. We had 1,000-yard rushers with pretty much everyone that came in that building.
J.J.
And so that's it. Trade A.J. Brown. Kevin Pattulo's gone, so you already did the first thing right. You hire Mike McDaniel and Brady Dable. We are good. I am happy, and we are going back. Not back to back, but we're going back to the bowl 3 times in 6 years.
I don't think so. I think this is the beginning of the end for Philly.
Yeah, well, you think the Bills are going to go Super Bowl every year, and what happens? So
I mean, hey, I'll have my my revels as you have listed down, but
You will
for
revel
now,
in your
I will
greatness.
shut my mouth for another few minutes while we let Michael talk about. Unless you're done. Unless you're not.
I'm done. Michael, please take it away with probably an even more saddening story.
I want to start with Tomlin. This is not really a rant. This is more of a thank you. 19 years of sustained success, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1-1, 3 AFC championships, 200 wins, 4 coaches since 1969. That is just fucking insane.
Unreal.
Everyone coming for his head on Instagram, Twitter, everything that I've seen are all negative. Everyone shut the fuck up because this is the change that needed to happen. Tomlin is still a fantastic coach, and whether he wants to or not, he could get a job tonight. So everyone needs to chill the fuck out. Now let's get into the fucking game. Holy shit.
I absolutely agree with all that. Tomlin, it's Pittsburgh's built a culture. They've done so
You
well.
gotta
with,
give
like,
your nod of respect. Everything comes to an end.
Absolutely.
They had Joe Thomas on Overdrive today, who was the center for Cleveland for, I don't know, like 12 years. He loves Tomlin.
Yeah, you can't, and that's why he was there for so long, is because he built a culture. Like,
Exactly.
and that's what Steelers do, I think, well, is 4 coaches as head coaches since the 70s.
And
Like,
you guys hate Aaron Rodgers, but I think he came to Pittsburgh because of Tomlin. And they're tied to the hip, and whether Aaron Rodgers retires or not, I think he's going to retire, and mostly because Tomlin is now gone.
all right, let's get to this rant, Michael.
These are just fucking pathetic, man. Holy
Michael, heard you got a rant for us.
I'm not going to get angry because I'm kind of excited for what the future holds for the Steelers, but let's...
What future? You don't have a quarterback.
It's a
again.
new culture now.
And the oldest defense in the league.
Sorry, go
We'll
ahead.
get into that. Okay. Houston Texans defense, very good. Maybe number 1, top 3, call it for sure. The last three games of the regular season, they gave up 3 10-yard runs. The first play of the game last night, Jalen Warren went for 10 yards. And then the run game just... It wasn't even the run game. It was just the fucking O-line went... But holy shit. Before I get into this rant, CJ Stroud, what the fuck was that?
4 fumbles and you still...
5.
5.
2 recovered and 1 pick in the red zone.
That's crazy.
Anyways, fucking... And they still put up fucking 6 points.
Yeah, that's a crazy way to win.
Yeah, I guess that ties into my next point. The defense outscored the Steelers' offense. And, like, I don't even want to say Steelers' offense because they didn't score. It was Boswell. That was fucking brutal. Rodgers has his lowest yardage output in 22 career playoff games. The killer for that offense, to me, was the drop by DK in the first quarter on that play action. Did you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was brutal for me. And then they had one look that would have given them the lead going into half, and it got batted down at the line of scrimmage, but DK was open by like 5 yards. It might have been a touchdown, but at least a 30-yard gain, and they're in the red zone. I was so fucking pissed off. Isaac Suomalo.
Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl left guard this year.
Pro Bowl's a fucking joke.
Yeah, but you're playing touch football. What do you even
He
need
gave
to
up,
for?
by my count, I had these notes down as I was watching the game. To my eyes, maybe it was more. He gave up 7 pressures and 2 sacks. Granted, he's going up against Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. Fair enough. But holy shit, you gotta protect your quarterback, man. But yeah, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, so this is 8 consecutive first-round exits for the Steelers.
Yes. Oh, another statistic. First quarter in the last 8 playoff games, they've been outscored 73-0. That number is now 73-3.
I just want to find that picture you sent us today. They have scored 2 touchdowns in those 8 playoff games, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So the scores as it follows in all these games, it's like blowouts. It's
down by 21 at half in all of these games. All of them.
You lost 20-6 to the Broncos, 30-15 to the Ravens, 33-9 to the Pats, 21-0 to the Jags, 28-0 to the. How do you get shut out by the Browns? 35-7 to the Chiefs, 21-0 to the Bills, 21-0 to the Ravens, and then 30-6.
But now here's why I'm excited for the future. Because I've only been a Steelers fan under the Tomlin era, and that is a gritty, chiseled veteran defense that picks up when your offense can't fucking score, and they were fucking fantastic last night. Now it's time to reinvent the Steeler culture, whatever you want to call it. Invest in the offense. You have good young pieces on the defense. Quarterback, who knows? We have Will Howard. He's a 4th-round pick. Maybe he's something. Maybe he's not. Get a good OC. I don't care who the coach is at this point, but get a good offensive coordinator. Arthur Smith, you need to. I want Chris Shula, who is the OC for the Rams, grandson of Don Shula. Probably won't happen, but that's a dream. Maybe Mike McDaniel. He's a great offensive mind, shitty head coach, but
yeah,
there's names out there like Brian Dable. He's better than Joe Brady as an OC, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, there's a lot of this is the year for the coach. There is so many.
There's a lot of good.
Coaches.
Clint Kubiak is another one, the Seattle OC.
Would you want Bulls?
No.
Would you not want Harbaugh?
No.
Why?
No.
They actually asked Harbaugh. They asked the owner today if Harbaugh would have a job if Tyler Luke hit the kick. He said, "Yeah, for a week."
Yeah.
That's a crazy response. And then after that, they said Tomlin apparently just stepped down from the Steelers. Would you hire him? And he goes, what was it?
Yeah, the GIF.
The kissing at the end of the regular season last week. He's like, that probably disqualifies him. He's like, ask Tomlin if he would want to come here.
Did you hear his response? He's like, holy shit, that would be something.
One more positive. Technically, the Steelers have Tomlin for 2 more years, but the last 2 are player options essentially. So if another team hires him, they have to trade for his rights.
Oh, so wow. The Sean Payton.
Yeah, it's not going to be a first-round pick.
Denver gave up a first-round pick for Sean
Payton. If it's a day 2, it's a draft pick nonetheless. For your coach leaving, that's a positive for me.
I guess that is a positive. Or he can just sit around and wait for 2 years until that expires.
Which he probably might do.
But his money
But at least they have that little bit of they just hold it over his head.
I think Tomlin takes a year off.
I agree.
So do I.
Yeah,
I think he's going to wait for the ideal situation.
He's coached for so long.
You know what's going to be the ideal situation?
Kansas. Oh, Kansas.
Philly, because then he doesn't have to move.
It's true.
Same state.
What do you want him as
I think Andy Reid's going to retire next year.
I want him as my
It's a
DC.
new regime in KC. I think Mike Tomlin's the head coach.
That'd be crazy. That'd be nuts.
Kelsey's going to be gone. Chris Jones will be on the way out. Holmes is still there. Younger offense. Mike Tomlin's going to come in to KC.
That's a crazy.
Andy Reid's successor.
Book it here. Sweaty Trio.
Love you, Mike.
That's crazy. Taylor, take us through the reveling.
We went 1 for 3 on the weekend, boys, and it was doubles.
Whoa, yeah.
Make me want to shout. What a game. Holy. Josh Allen, Superman Allen.
Must be nice getting to watch meaningful football all week.
Best TD to pick ratio in playoff history.
Yeah. He's a legend.
He's Superman.
Yeah,
he's going to have to go Superman again because Tyrell Shavers and Gabe Davis both tore their ACLs in the same game. The Bills' wide receiver room looks like this. Josh Palmer, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, Brandon Cooks,
Curtis Samuel,
who's hurt. They just opened his window today. They opened his 14-day window today, so I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't think it matters, man. The Bills win when they just run the ball down your fucking throat.
I want to give a big shout-out to Trae White.
He was really good that game.
Bills, McDermott's first draft pick, was great here, got hurt, left for the Ravens, left for the Rams, comes back this year, is your CB2, and has the game of his fucking life. Best PFF rating of the wild card round
That's amazing,
on
man.
corners.
Yeah, he was
Excellent day from Trae.
stud.
Broke up 2 end zone passes. Got the deflection on the game-winning INT. Cole Bishop's a stud. The Bills beat the Jags, and they didn't run the ball well.
Yeah, and the Jags...
I'm scared for the AFC. I'm scared for Denver.
Dude, the Jags are a good fucking team.
They're a good fucking team.
They won 12 games for a reason.
Like, this is the kind of situation, like, everyone's talking about Trevor Lawrence has his playoff woes, and you don't know what he's going to be in the playoffs.
He still had a good game.
He had a good game. This is one
His picks are
franchise.
deflected.
Nobody cares what's going on. Like, nothing needs to change in the offense in Jacksonville right now.
No, they have a bright future. Liam Cohen's
They're
a great
young,
coach.
yeah.
ETN had a great year. Lawrence took a huge step. Jacoby Myers is legit.
Do you guys
And
see
locked
that?
up.
You guys-
BTJ had a touchdown.
BTJ having a touchdown was crazy. He's finally back. Did you guys see the Liam Cohen interview with the I think she was an older woman?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
So nice. She's like, hold your head up high, young man. You did an amazing thing with this team, and we're gonna come back. It was fucking unreal.
I have respect for the Jags. I had respect for Lawrence. I thought he played a good game. I thought their defense, Lloyd and the other Josh Hines Allen, they're legit. The Jags are legit. And they're going to be a threat in the AFC for a long time.
100%. And
You can't get through Mr. fucking Allen, baby.
No. There's so many gatekeepers in the AFC. It's Allen, Mahomes,
Burrow.
and Lamar.
Not even Burrow.
I was gonna say Lamar. This is the first time Lamar wasn't really a gatekeeper.
And everyone is so concerned about, Allen's not going to win. Allen's losses in the playoffs have come to Mahomes and Burrow.
Yeah.
Like, he beats... when he's better than that quarterback, even on paper or on the field, he wins.
Yep.
He's beaten Mac Jones. He's beaten Trevor Lawrence. He's beaten Phillip Rivers. He's beaten Lamar. Like, I'm not bragging about that. I'm just saying he's better than them, and he beats them.
100%. I agree. It's interesting to see, right? Because this is the year for the Bills.
He's better than May. He's better than Knicks. He's better than... Who's left in the AFC?
Well, it's not even just the AFC. Think about
he's
the
better than
playoffs.
Stroud.
Think about the playoffs in general. No one in the playoffs anymore has experience except for Allen.
Stafford.
He's the only, and Stafford. A-Rod is out. Hurts is out.
Even Stafford's not that much. Like, he didn't... he
Purdy
made the
has
playoffs once with
no
Detroit.
experience.
That's actually a really good point. They went to the playoffs once with Detroit. He went
He lost in the division.
with the Rams, twice, 3 times? He was injured 2 years ago when they went.
Which sounds like a lot, but he's 37.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
You don't fuck with playoff Allen.
You don't fucking playoff Allen?
What do you guys think? Do you think the Bills can legitimately win the Super Bowl?
I think they can get there.
I think if they have to beat the Broncos. If
Well,
they beat the
obviously, if they
Broncos,
lose, they're out.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like if they can beat I don't think they can beat the Broncos. Is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
If they beat the Broncos, they're going all the way. They're done. It's over. Everyone can chalk it up. Everyone can pack it up, give the Super Bowl to the Bills, and walk
How the
away.
fuck do they play at 4:30? Why do they not
Garbage.
have the late night game?
Garbage. And what's the late night game? It's the
Seahawks. Seahawks and Niners.
Get out of here.
No, another 13-3 game.
Oh,
Whoop-de-doo.
Really funny though. Think about this for the Seahawks. Their path to the playoffs was go through the Niners in the Niners Stadium, in Levi Stadium, to get the 1 seed. They do it. Now they're gonna go to the Seahawks Stadium to play the Niners again to end their season.
It's a best of 3.
And then if they go to the Super Bowl, they play in Levi Stadium again.
Yeah.
If the Seahawks win it all, this is like a crazy like division rivalry, like just a fuck you to the Niners.
Levi is their winter home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the Bears aren't beating the Rams, so they will be NFC West will be the Super Bowl representative.
100%.
All right, let's get into this weekend. It was a crazy weekend of football.
Crazy week.
Fantastic.
The fourth quarters
Fantastic.
were nuts.
It's always the
Fourth
last 8
quarters were
minutes.
nuts.
Rams sneak by against the Panthers.
What a season.
I fucking keep pounding.
Dude, what a shitty fucking start. And then
As they do, though.
Bryce turned it on.
Bryce Young, he doesn't play young. He plays like a veteran.
He's going to be a star.
Bryce veteran.
Bryce is going to be a star. I'm not saying he's going to win MVPs. I'm not saying he's going to win 10 Super Bowls. He's just going to be a very good quarterback for a long time.
He's Sam Darnold 2.0.
He's
but,
better.
like, minus-
He's more mobile. I'm not saying he's better.
Way more
Sorry, I
mobile.
take that back. He's more mobile.
I actually don't know if I'll say he's better. I like Sam Darnold a lot.
I do too. But Bryce Young, give the man his flowers.
You have to. You have
He
to.
only
34
reason they
points on one of
lost-
the best defenses in the league. Like, the Rams D is fucking good.
The drops killed them. That was the only reason they lost that game.
Yeah. And it's who your receivers, man. You have
Did it with a rookie Tet and a bunch of nobodies.
Exactly.
Give
I
this
couldn't name their second string receiver.
Tet will be a stud, but you give this guy like an
Raccoon
AJ
Montreal.
Brown, you give this guy a bona fide star. The Panthers are to be trifled with.
100%.
Trifled.
You will rue the day. You're gonna rue it. Bears in a freaking comeback.
Bear down.
Wow.
Dub Bears.
The Bears. I don't know why I did the Panthers emo, but The Bears come back from an 18-point deficit to win with Caleb Williams' legacy drive against your division rival.
Are you guys going to admit that Caleb's legit now?
No.
Come on, bro.
Because the Packers are the biggest frauds in the league to me.
No, Micah.
But like, I don't like Jordan Love. I don't know if this Packers team can do it. I don't know if Matt LaFleur is the coach. There's so many question marks with this team. They don't have receivers. Josh Jacobs is kind of like in and out with terms of injury. There's just too many question marks for the Packers for me to say that they're a real contender.
What if the Bears beat the Rams? Matt Stafford does not play well in the cold. He played in a dome in his whole career in Detroit, and he plays in LA now.
Okay, but there's a difference between the Bears' defense beating the Rams as opposed to Caleb Williams outplaying Matt Stafford.
If Caleb Williams is going to an NFC championship, you have to admit that he's a legitimate stud.
We're not saying he's not good,
He's a stud.
I've already agreed on this podcast many times with you that he's good.
but he has a lot of flaws.
Is he better than Sam Darnold?
No.
Sam Darnold is the index.
No, he's not better than Darnold. He's not better than Stafford
Then he's
at
not a
this
stud.
moment. But the Bears have a legitimate shot at going to the Super Bowl.
I don't know about all of that, man.
I highly doubt that.
I don't think they could beat the Seahawks. I don't think
I don't know. It's
I don't think they could beat the
playoffs, man.
Niners.
Anything can happen. You get to the NFC championship, you get to the conference championships, you have a shot.
Yeah, the Niners are a threat. Even with all their injuries. Sorry, I know they beat the Eagles. But when Andrew texted us, he had a point. It's basically their C team.
Yeah, they're all injured. The defense we were going up against 5th, 6th, and 7th.
They had Kittle for a quarter.
Brock Purdy's a baller. You have to say it now.
No, Brock Purdy had a baller game.
He's a baller, dude. He beat
Nah.
Philly in Philly.
He's a shot caller.
I can go out to Lisgar Court and hit 13 threes. That doesn't make me a baller.
Okay,
it means I had a baller game.
In an NFL playoff game, in an NBA playoff game, you get 13 threes?
I couldn't hit the net.
With no Kittle. Like, Juwan Jennings had more downfield throws than Jalen Hurts that game.
You want to hear an even funnier stat? You want to hear an even funnier stat? Juwan Jennings has more passing touchdowns in the playoffs than Justin Herbert.
That's crazy.
The same amount, actually. 2-2. 2-2.
Super Bowl and a wild card. All right, let's go to the Pats. Speaking of Herbert,
This was a snooze fest. Not a good game.
terrible fucking game.
What's his name? Drake May plays like Jack Doherty whenever he plays against a team above 500.
Some guy tweeted Justin Herbert is Derek Carr with a hotter girlfriend.
Exactly. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
He's quadruple the talent of Derek Carr. We're not getting into that.
No.
Let's stick to this.
No, but we can stick to this because that's what I want to talk
Justin Herbert
about.
sucks.
When are we going to give up on Justin Herbert?
He sucks.
Never.
Why do you have this love for him, but you won't admit Caleb is good?
I never
Justin
said
Herbert
Caleb
is not
wasn't
good.
I literally just said Caleb's good.
Caleb
No,
has
but-
more wins than Justin Herbert in playoffs. He's never fucking won.
Look at what Herbert has gone to the playoffs with.
Come on, man. We've already established this. He didn't go with nothing. There's teams who the Browns went with more or less than Herbert. There's so many teams that went with less than Herbert.
Debatable. Coach of the year. Very good defense. Top 5 O-line when they had it. Prime Nick Chubb.
With no QB, no receivers. Baker was terrible.
No, he was not. No,
when they went with
he
Joe
wasn't.
Flacco. When they went with Joe Flacco, they didn't have Baker then. They went with Joe Flacco to the playoffs. They had less. They played with David Njoku
Joe
was
Flacco
their
played
lead
half the
receiver.
year.
Like
Yeah, but Flacco was fucking balling.
there are,
So is Caleb.
but even to these points, I would trust Joe Flacco in a playoff position more than I would trust Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's a Super Bowl.
I would trust
winner.
Philip Rivers.
45
I would
though.
trust Philip Rivers more.
Okay, no, you wouldn't.
Justin
He's
Herbert
40 years
sucks.
old.
Justin Herbert sucks. He sucks.
He does not suck.
What does he have to do to prove that he sucks? Because how many big games do you have to lose before it's
Sure. He has bad playoff games. We just talked about Trevor Lawrence's woes. He has 6 picks in 3 games.
Trevor Lawrence literally had 0 of anything. Trevor Lawrence had nothing ever. We can sit here and I can tell you about Derwin James on the Chargers. I can tell you about Keenan Allen on the Chargers. I can tell you about Mike Williams on the Chargers. I can tell you about Austin Eckler on the Chargers. There's so many good guys. Give me one person from the other team. I forget who we were talking about initially.
Yeah, who are we talking
Thank you.
about?
Jags. Who did Trevor Lawrence have before BTJ? Travis
Etienne's best rookie year.
1 year and then fell off a
Was
cliff.
that 2 years ago?
3, because he had 1 year of fantasticness, 1 year of
Fantasticness.
dog shitness, and then this year was a revival.
I don't know what
literally
your
just-
love and obsession is with Justin
We literally
Herbert.
talked about it last week. Joe Alt and Slater, both sides of the O-line and the most important positions on the O-line, gone for the year.
It doesn't
gone
matter.
for the year.
It doesn't matter. You can't put him in this fucking realm that you have him in because he's not in that realm. He's not a Hurts. He's not an
better than
Allen.
Hurts.
He's not a Burrow. No, he's not better than Hurts.
He's not. Hurts has a Super Bowl MVP, a Super Bowl.
Okay, let's-
he's been to the Super Bowl twice. He's never missed the playoffs.
Let's keep it to 2026. because that's what we're talking about.
Okay, but this year was a bad year for the Eagles wholeheartedly.
What did he have this year? He had Ladd McConkey, who barely hit 1,000 yards.
Sure.
Trey Palmer was a second-round rookie and was a fucking blocker all year.
Quentin Williams revival. That's not a joke. That's
Marion Hampton finally came back and was mid.
Probably
playing
games.
You're speaking of Justin Herbert like he's like Josh Allen-esque.
No, I'm not.
Because I was going to say this too, because
He's not even B tier.
let's also
He's a
look.
bottom 15 quarterback in the NFL.
That's
But
bullshit.
let's look back to like the guys that you're putting him in the conversation with. Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl without an O-line. Josh Allen does it every year
The
without
best
an
wide
O-line.
receiver duo in the league at that time.
Sure. Well, you have no O-line.
And
a terrible run game.
what's his name? No, Joe Mixon was good that year.
not great.
He was good that year.
Justin Herbert, back then when he had no O-line, but he had Mike Williams and Keenan Allen.
Every year, man.
They were healthy for that playoff run.
No, they weren't.
Mike Williams wasn't, but Keenan
Just
Allen
because
was.
they
You
play,
love Mike Williams.
just because they play does not mean they're healthy.
It absolutely
Justin
does. In
Herbert,
terms of like,
he
if you're
sucks.
going to suit up, you cannot sit here and say like, yes, I suited up, but I wasn't healthy. That's why I played bad. You suited up. You made the
Yes, you
decision.
can.
You made the decision. You made the decision to suit up. If you're injured, sit it out. If you're not going to go out there and you're going to be a detriment to your team, you shouldn't play. If you're going to go out there and say I am healthy enough to play and contribute to my team to win, then you can't use that as an excuse after.
Why not?
Because you've made the precursor before the game.
Ladd
Then you have to help.
If Ladd was hurt or bad, there's a difference.
Move on. Justin Herbert sucks.
Justin
he
Herbert
sucks.
I'm not taking the slander. It's
Sucks,
fucking
man.
not true. He
He
does
can't
not
read
suck.
he can't read a defense to save his fucking life.
Because he has no time to throw the ball.
So do a lot of other quarterbacks, but they figure it
He
out.
probably has the worst O-line in the playoffs.
Well,
to start
and then
with.
everyone said it was coaching before that too. Before it was the O-line, it was coaching, and now that he's got Harbaugh and no one's saying anything about that. It's like there's always going to be an excuse for her.
because people act like Harbaugh's this offensive guru and he's not. He's a defensive-minded
and they have a
coach.
stud. They have studs on defense, and that was always the argument with the Chargers. Are you kidding me?
Who?
Khalil Mack, Derwin James, who's a fucking All-Pro.
Yeah, he's not what he used to be. He was an All-Pro 4 years ago.
He's an All-Pro now.
Yeah, and all through those 4 years, they were trying to fucking push Herbert through something meaningful to play meaningful games, and he never
Move
did.
on. You're not changing my mind. Move on.
Yeah, I mean, in 5 years when we're still doing this pod and Herbert still hasn't won shit,
And we have
we
to-
have the
I'll
record.
still have his dick in my ass.
We still have the record, and that was okay.
All right, what are the
Okay,
games? Is that all the games?
that's all the games, and now we can look towards the next games. Let's predict coming up. Through these games have created Bills Broncos, 49ers Seahawks, Texans Patriots, Rams Bears. Which game is game of the week?
49ers
God.
Seahawks.
Yeah, probably.
Like, objectively speaking.
On paper, it's probably going to be the highest scoring.
And it's just going to be a beatdown. These teams hate each other.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
Rams Bears could be sneaky good.
Who do you guys got in these? Take it through.
Okay, I'll quickly run through. The Bills are gonna win. They're going to win. Josh Allen is too much of a fucking menace and too much of a superhuman to lose. Did you see what happened to him in that game?
Dude,
he
got
like
mangled.
broke his fucking hand on Dawkins' helmet.
His head got
He
crushed.
fucking smoked his head. He twisted his knee around. He got tush push for 10 fucking yards. Osiris Torrance carried the man, and he put up. Khalil Shakir had 12 targets, 12 catches.
Wandale Robinson.
Like, stud.
Those are balls.
weapon. Bills are
That's
going to win. 49ers, Seahawks, Team Darnold all day long.
Let's go.
Texans are going to upset. I don't think Drake May is ready for the fucking pass rush. And the Bears.
Wow.
What do you got?
What do you got?
I agree with Taylor on the Bills. I think the Niners win that game. I think they squeak by.
CMC is a monster.
It'll be very close. One score game on either side, but I think the Niners take it. I agree with you on the Texans as well. Drake May, the Chargers are a worse defense than the Texans, and he didn't score a touchdown until the fourth quarter. And it was a 9-3 game before that, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm going with the Rams over the Bears. And another close one, though, but a high-scoring affair.
I see. Initially, I was going to say I'm with you, and then I was going to say I'm with you, but now I'm with neither. I'm going to go Broncos just because I do think some of those injuries may weigh on Allen a little bit. He got beat the fuck up in that last game, and without the receivers, it's going to be difficult. But you're right. Allen is a menace, and he's fucking insane. He could do it. I also agree with Michael. I think the Niners somehow...
A miracle.
It's just, I think the vibes are a little too high, and Shanahan was just really cooking.
He was.
He was calling up plays against the Eagles, dicing an amazing defense. And
Watch Film Watchers on that, where they break down the CMC touchdown.
100%, dude. Film Watchers broke down
Best sports page.
100% best sports page. If you guys want really good play-by-play breakdown, Film Watchers is the guy. Also going to agree with both of you here. Texans over the Patriots. Drake May can't handle the pass rush. And I'm going to go with the Rams over the Bears. All right, boys. And before we really get into everything around our other leagues, I just want to look at our brackets.
I don't.
Yeah, I lost my Super Bowl winner. Michael
So-
lost his Super Bowl winner. It was really bad all around the horn, to be honest.
I did well.
You did
did
great.
pretty well,
You're
yeah.
winning this for sure. So I lost my Super Bowl winner. Actually the NFC's fine after that. Lost the Steelers in the first round. No, I didn't lose anything else in the first round. So just Eagles and Steelers.
My AFC's cooked. Like, completely cooked.
Let's go to the next one. Taylor, did you go? You lost on the Steelers. You took the Steelers.
The Steelers, yeah.
That's it. You got every other game right.
Yeah, I had the Bears, I had the Niners. I had
Good
the
for
Rams.
you.
I forgot you took the Niners.
Yeah, they're good, man.
I hate that. I hate
Only
you say
one.
that.
Michael's is fucked. Michael's AFC is done.
It's literally
Your
done.
AFC is done, and you have one team left in the NFC only
The
because
Seahawks literally have to go to the Super
bye.
Bowl.
Yeah.
And as I was watching the
Because they got
Bears
the bye.
He
game,
wasn't allowed to
You got
not
a
pick the
free point,
Seahawks.
yeah.
because you guys both took the Bears, and I was like, oh, Green Bay's up 21-3. That's like another point, even though the Steelers are probably going to lose. But nope.
Oh, this is actually really comforting knowing that you picked the Jags too. This is like I maybe won't lose. Michael's
Yeah.
bracket, you have literally like you can get 1 point left.
Yeah.
2 technically if the Seahawks win both of these games and the Super. No, you didn't pick them to win the Super Bowl.
No, I had the Steelers. Ride or die, baby. Ride or die.
I can't believe how up and down that team is.
I'll say even doing this bracket, like I sat there and I was like, Michael said the recency bias. I thought to myself like I should just put my bias aside, but I didn't. Yeah, now I'm with Michael. That's what I get. All right,
On Suicide Watch?
32 minutes on the NFL.
let's take this one off our brow as we move into our next sport. Let's look at how Leaf falls, boys. Oh, I'm just going to sit back because honestly, I've been talking so much on this podcast over the last weeks defending this Leafs team. They are what, like 11-0 in their last 11, or like
They're like in their last 20 something, they're like 11-5-3 or.
They have points in 11 straight.
Okay, I'll take the reins here. I owe Leaf Nation and Austin Matthews a heartfelt, sincere apology. 2-3 episodes ago, I sat here. Well, actually, I would say like a month and a half ago, I claimed that Austin Matthews was a top 20 player. Check it out on our TikTok. 40K
did.
views, not
He
a big
did.
fucking deal.
He did.
And then I proceed to go 2 weeks later saying that the Leafs need to blow it up. They need to fire their Berube. They need to get rid of Trae Living and fire everyone in the front office and trade Matthews and blah, blah, blah. And Osama called me an idiot, and he was right. I am a moron. Since Christmas, Austin Matthews has been one of the best players in the NHL. He is back. He is so fucking back. The Leafs are now in a playoff spot. And I am eating my words. And I truly am dearly sorry for ever doubting our king and savior and all-time greatest franchise player in Maple Leaf history, Austin Matthews.
Thank you.
He also outdueled Nathan McKinnon last night in a big Leafs win to hand the Avalanche their first overtime, or their first loss on home ice in 17 fucking games.
Yep. Michael, your turn.
No!
It's your turn, Michael.
No.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I guess just to
Bills.
reiterate, 32,000 views, no big deal. But yeah, I said Austin Matthews was not a top 20 player. He's playing like a top 10 player right now.
And he's playing
Do not blow it the fuck up. Keep it the fucking same.
200 feet.
Like-
I'm sorry.
All I want to say to you guys, we had Berube for 1 year. For 1 year. And both of you guys, he lost the room. This isn't working. Last year, everyone, Chief is bringing us back. Chief is fixing us. Chief. 1 year, you guys want to get rid of him. Can we please take this opportunity to change the stigma around Leafs Nation? Let's become a fandom of
Passion. Appreciation.
palatability, appreciation,
Great word.
gratitude.
That's a good word.
I don't even know what it means, to be honest.
Be palatable. Be a team that fans want to be around, that fans want to
You
consume.
know how I know they didn't lose the room? There's 2 recent examples. Easton Cowan's OT winner against Philly, when he's
Kid's
doing the
a rock
interview and they're
star.
all doing this.
No!
Kid's
And
a
the
rock
last
star.
2 Joseph Wall wins, which he has been exceptional in, you hear the interview and you're my Wonderwall. And they're just blasting it in. The room isn't lost. The room, they're all friends. They love each other.
And we don't even need them to love each other. We just need them to be friends.
You know
just
what?
Be cool.
You know what it was that brought this team together?
What was it?
Troy Stetcher.
Give him the C.
Troy
Give him
Stetcher
the
saved
C.
this team.
The Stetch.
Troy Stetcher saved this team. He did.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Since he's been in the lineup, their record is one of the best in the NHL.
100%. And I'm not going to sit here and say don't change anything for the Leafs. I think
They need to add, sure. They have some holes.
we have to move some guys. Like I don't really like a lot of the big defensive guys that we brought in for size aren't doing what we brought them
Sure,
to do.
whatever.
So go back out and get. I want younger goons. I want like Matt Rempe-esque. I want like Quentin Byfield's kind of being a little bit of a goon these days. I love it.
Stud.
He's a stud.
Yes, the Leafs. I am eating my words. I don't even know if we have anything else to cover on how the Leaf falls. I'm just a fucking moron, and I try to think logically, but I definitely act emotionally.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing. I guess I don't want them to add this year.
Not this year. I agree with that.
It's kind of hard to when you
It's
don't have.
you have limited
The
assets.
cupboards
and-
are bare.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Tanev seriously might be done for the year. At least maybe the next 25, 30
No, I think
games.
he's done for the year.
So like just
Like done.
the team's hot right now. If you get in the playoffs, great. If you,
can
lose
add
around,
subtly,
whatever.
maybe.
If
Like,
he wins, go.
tinker, but don't maybe like. You can't do the Carlo and Lawton thing again. Also, Scott Lott,
Rockstar.
what a game in Philly. He won.
Rockstar.
He went 19-1 in the faceoff circle.
Tied the game on a shorty.
Bar
back
down.
bar.
Dog!
And he's a weapon. He's a
Weapon!
weapon. Give this man an extension right now.
100%.
That trade, honestly, that trade was worth it. I love that.
We all talked about this going into the offseason. I don't know how you guys lost sight so quickly, but we talked about it. This year was a step back. It was a fuck it year. This is a year where you come back, fucking get on the scouting report, start looking at like Meadowville 4 rinks for some stud talent, start scouting beer leagues and shit. Find what you got in the system in the farm, work with it, play some guys in the NHL that maybe never would get a second look. Just see what you got. This year is a throwaway. This is a year for you guys to have fun and figure it out. So that next year, when free agency is a little cooler, when people look, more guys want to get traded, more guys want to move, take a swing and try to win again that year.
Next year is when their assets start to come back a little bit. They're not gonna have like a top 3 pick.
They get their draft picks.
They get a second,
later.
like a third. That's movable pieces. I'm not saying move them, but they're there if you want to move them.
100%. 100%. I'm happy with this.
Go Leafs, go.
Go Leafs fucking go.
Hey, football's over, man. Let's get on the bandwagon. Oh, you've been on. I gotta get on.
Football is not over, baby. Go Bills.
Yeah, football's on fucking over for us. But Leafs are back in the playoff spot as well. And I want to use this as an opportunity to bring back up the conversation of the 3-2-1 scoring, because that needs to happen. The NHL standings are so
the
close.
points?
Yeah, they are so close. And Taylor has brought this up before. I think you said, where did it come from?
Gordon Miller.
Gordon Miller. It's the idea that a regulation win is 3 points, an overtime win is 2 points, and an overtime loss,
Yeah, is one.
is 1.
They use it in international hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then regulation loss is 0.
I think that's the way it should be. You should get a bonus for winning in regulation.
100%, dude. It creates cooler moments where guys are pulling their goalies in like the last 10 minutes of the third
Yes.
period because they need the regulation win. It's really cool. Like the standings
It's
are so
gotta happen.
close.
It's gotta happen.
It's got to. Dude, these Senators are in some hot
Holy
water.
shit. So this
What the hell?
started on Twitter. I'll give you Cole's notes version of what I understand to be going on in Ottawa. This is a 100% Twitter rumors.
Full
This is
conjecture.
not
Speculation.
fact. This is probably fiction. Actually, I don't think it's fiction.
I kind of like thinking it's fact.
But so what my understanding of the situation, fill in any gaps please if I miss anything, is that there has been some cheating going on the girlfriends and wives of Ottawa Senator players. Linus Ullmark was one of those people that cheated on his wife. He then told his wife about the cheating that he had done and the cheating that had been going on with the players and other women. Linus Ullmark's wife then at the Christmas party, which I'm assuming was before Christmas, because Linus Ullmark then takes an absence from the team after Christmas, tells all of the other wives at the Christmas party that their husbands, I'm not saying every Senators player is doing this is what I'm reading on Twitter, that Senators players are cheating on their wives on the road. This is coming from their goalie, Linus Ullmark. Well, Linus Ullmark days later then takes a leave of absence from the Senators, and then this starts to blow up on Twitter. You start to see this all over Twitter. The Senators release a very aggressive, specific statement from Steve Staios, their president and GM, talking about the trolls online. They use that word specifically in the statement that are going on inside the Senators' locker room. Going back to when this started and to now, the Senators are on a free fall. They suck. Linus Ullmark is not back. they cannot save a puck, and they cannot win games. Brady Tkachuk then gets interviewed in the dressing room about the alleged rumors, and is very specific and angry, quote unquote, calls it fucking bullshit twice to a reporter about the alleged rumors that are going on. All of this is too specific not to be a little bit true. I'm not saying everyone's cheating on everyone. I'm not saying that this is true. I'm just saying that it's too specific to not be false.
The thing is, and you guys, you tell me if you get the same feeling, because I get this a lot when there's like huge media moments in the world. Like when it's fake, you kind of laugh and like it's funny and it's entertaining. When it's real, you get secondhand embarrassment. I get such secondhand embarrassment from hearing this. It is so sad to hear. And let me also say, sorry, Michael, what a goalie thing to do. Tell your wife that everyone's cheating. I cheated. Everyone else cheated. I did.
Yeah, you might bring everyone down with you.
But like, it gives me such secondhand embarrassment to hear about it, and the way that everyone's handling it. Usually, when something's not true, you sit there and say like the sign stealing, for example. Everyone said it wasn't true in the locker room, and they all band together and they went out and won the Natty.
Yes, in Michigan.
In a case like this, if people are saying this and it's not real, just say that it's like fuel, put it behind. Like, how many rumors come out of these players every day? I see a new meme every day about Brady Tkachuk can't read. Brady Tkachuk now knows his alphabet, but he doesn't know what order they're in.
And listen, the proof's in the pudding, man. The Senators are free falling. Yeah, we're free falling. They are literally, like, they suck.
I want to actually applaud your summary. You know what? When you were speaking, I thought of, you know, when in high school when we read Shakespeare and it has like the actual play and then it has like the translation, whatever you want to call it, on the side. I think that's what you did, and you did it perfectly. I don't think you missed anything.
Thank you.
You did. I will say, initially when it came out, I think I heard that he was telling his wife that everyone was cheating, and then he cheated and he got caught, and then she was like, "Okay, ammo, here you go." But then it seems like this is the more accepted rumor. I'll keep calling it a rumor.
Again,
we'll call it like
rumor. Everything's alleged. We are not sitting here saying this to be true. We are not in the Senators' locker room. We are not Ottawa fans. We don't know the ins and outs of this team.
This Sweaty Trio's about to get a cease and desist.
I'm just saying.
Give me a hard drive.
This is the shit we're seeing on Twitter. We are not talking about it other than today. We haven't tweeted about it. We haven't posted about it. This is going to go in the episode because it's hockey news.
It's hockey news. And hey, we usually stay out of like rumors and stuff when it's like political and when it's huge. But this is like...
This is crazy.
This is crazy. And hey, at the end of the day, like, yes, cheating is horrible. But like, at the end of the day, everyone's going to survive. You'll all be cool. You're all millionaires. The wives will get great settlements and be cool with it. It's all good.
That online trolls was like the nail in the
This AI-generated bullshit statement that Steve Stales put out. Ottawa Senators have ChatGPT Premium because that shit was pristinely accurate and way too specific. I'm 100%. Telling you, it's the... You know when you get caught in lies and you are so specific of like, oh, I was at Darien Winston Churchill on December 14th. It's like, this is where that's coming from.
I bought a small milkshake from McDonald's and a small fry.
You know when you watch interrogations of like murderers or robberies and people are fact checking themselves, but they're being very specific, and that's what police look for?
Exactly.
This is that.
It's like, who remembers that they were at like the left curb of Winston Churchill?
Yes.
Like,
the guy was wearing a red shirt that I walked by at the bus stop. It's like, that doesn't have anything to do with the story, but why do you remember that?
You wouldn't even look at that guy.
No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's what I'm saying.
Read the tea leaves.
This guy just went on a 2-minute rant saying it's all conjecture, but then nailed it in that it's true.
I think it's true.
Is what he did.
No, we'll see.
I also can't stand the Senators, so...
We're also allowed opinions, hey man. This is Canada. We're allowed. Blue Jackets fired Bean Evanson. Bringing a veteran in Rick Bowness.
70 years old.
Yeah, he came out of retirement to coach. He was a Jets coach
great
for a
coach.
long time.
Great coach, but like Pete Carroll was also a great coach.
That's also a good point.
I don't think 70-year-olds should be coaching anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just, dude, like, you're 70. I just don't know how much your cognitive ability can keep up with such a fast-paced game like hockey.
I feel like it kind of sucks for Columbus. I think maybe the team and the fans thought they had something.
I mean, they're not that bad.
They're not
500,
bad, which is not bad, but like,
it's not dead last bad. That's just the East is good. The East is open,
and like their younger players are getting better, sure, but like,
I also have soft spot because of
results.
Goudreau.
Yeah,
Johnny Goudreau.
For sure.
Of course.
So like, I hope Columbus figures it out because I actually do like Columbus and I want them to be good for Goudreau and his family and like that legacy that he left behind there. Like, you know,
a little bit for Monahan too because he was Goudreau's best friend.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. This actually brings up a question because I'm thinking about this now. Like, hockey is probably the most high-paced game out of the sports we cover.
Definitely.
Out of the sweaty Trinity, what sport is the hardest to coach? And by when I say hardest to coach, I mean what is the hardest sport to make adjustments in? Because I think it's the NHL.
It is.
Very well might be.
It is. Because in football, you have a week to prep. And yes, schemes change, and the playbooks are thousands of pages, and there's thousands of plays. But you have unlimited footage on that, and you play one game.
I'm also thinking in the NFL, like when you see a look, you kind of know what they're doing. Like if you see a too high shell, you know that they're running cover 2. If you see the safeties kind of like luring around the box, you know they might be running cover 1, like some sort of safety.
And the
blitz.
quarterback controls the offense, where in hockey, it's so free flowing that no one controls the offense to a certain degree, like unless you're McKinnon or Crosby, or McDavid. Like it's very free flowing, and it's the most team game that there is.
Yeah, what do you think, Michael?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Aziz Al-Shayer, dirtbag, but he's a linebacker on the Texans. And yeah, like the Steelers got shit
Don't
stomped.
call him a dirtbag. Shout out, stop the genocide thing on your thing. I know we don't do
Yeah,
politics,
that was
but
pretty-
shout
that
out,
was
stop
pretty
the
cool.
genocide. Don't call him a
that was,
dirtbag.
that was good. But he was like giving sign. He's like the leader on the defense. What do you want to call it or not? And he's like doing this or like yelling like whatever they yell their cadence on defense. And Rodgers is like, okay, they're gonna go there and do this. And he even said at halftime, he's like, I had to start doing like nonverbal things because it's like he knows.
Yeah.
Whereas hockey, it's like, yeah, we're gonna break out, but like everyone knows that. But like,
Well, because my thought is here, like, Bonus is going to see, like, a lot of these plays, and in the NHL, like, I'm thinking about NFL, you see a look, you know what to do. NBA, you see a pick, you know what to do. Like, you know the sets. The NHL, yes, there's sets, but it's so free-flowing and high-paced. How can this coach even identify half the time what the defense is doing so well to stop his offense, and what the offense is doing so well to penetrate his defense?
Yeah, it's
even just like individual players, like McDavid's on the ice, like
How? That's
what do we do?
He can't coach that.
and then you have to find a way to get your third pair off the ice, to get your stud defenseman on the ice when McDavid steps on the ice. And then the other guy's going to go, okay, I usually play McDavid on the first line. I'm going to double shift him on the third line to get a pair matchup against the third pair defenseman so that we better offensive chance. Icing. You can't change on an icing. Over the boards comes McDavid against your fourth line that just iced the puck. Now you're fucked.
Like, it's...
It's so it's chess.
Yeah.
Hockey is chess.
And
it's chess. It's NASCAR chess.
I was going to say, it's chess on crack.
It's F1 chess.
It's chess if it wasn't
just on
turn-based.
speed.
Red Wings retire. Sergei Fedorov's number 91.
Much needed.
He's
King.
a fucking legend.
Legend. Like,
Legend.
I always loved the Red Wings, too. They're in there for my favorite teams in the NHL.
Well, first Russian to win a Hart.
Yeah.
That's so
Man,
legend.
they've had some fucking good players.
They've had some good Russians, which is not... You wouldn't think, like... They had Larionov and
Is
that
Datsuk
line,
Russian?
Datsuk, and they had that line when they were winning cups, which Larionov was on, and I'm really blanking.
Where's Eiserman
Fedorov,
from?
Canadian.
Nice.
But yeah, shout out to Sergei Fedorov, fucking sick player. He would shred the NHL today.
I'd say
He'd be Nathan McKinnon today.
of the original 6, let's call the league 100 years old.
Yeah.
I think Detroit has maybe not the best players, but like the most iconic and recognizable names, like the Stevie Eisermans, the
That's real
Lidstroms,
Canadians,
the
Nah.
Fedorovs. It's the who?
It's the Canadians.
Maybe,
They have a fucking
but
trophy named after Maurice Richard.
Sure.
yeah, but post that, like who have they had? They've had Carey Price. The Leafs have had
You're saying
Matthews
in
and
the last-
Marner.
He's saying the last
In the
100
last
years.
century?
Yeah, last
Yeah.
100 years. I agree with that.
When you think of like big names that maybe people know who
Maybe
they are and
not
they don't know their
100,
hockey
maybe 50
players.
years.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
let's call it.
Out of the original
70
six, they've had the
to
most
now.
notable. Fine.
Yeah,
I agree with that. And even like when you think about like the culture and the imprint that Datsuk put on the game, Eiserman even had the impact he's had on the game. Like
they expected to win literally every year. Maybe
Yeah.
not now.
it was
They made
like,
the playoffs for 22
Yeah,
straight
like
years.
nothing but success.
and you know what? This
Cups.
brings up another great point. I'm arguing against Toronto being the Mecca of hockey. I want to move the Mecca of hockey.
You can't.
I think that there are so many other cities, teams, franchise, whatever you call it, that have
Municipalities.
more rich hockey history,
No.
have more winning history.
Winning, yeah, but not. Dude, the game of hockey was invented here.
Yeah, debatable. That's like we can get into the history and politics of that, but
It's all semantics.
Hockey is, and it will always and will be the Mecca.
Yeah,
of
all right.
Toronto.
I'm gonna do more research. We'll come back to this in a few weeks. Dougie on the block. 2 more seasons at $9 million, 10 teams, no trade clause.
We don't want him.
I
don't
no,
know.
I'm not saying for the Leafs.
No, I know.
They're moving him.
Yeah, they're moving.
He
He
He's-
nixed a
he's
trade
not
to San
playing.
Jose in the offseason.
He's also just so injury prone. Like he's
That too.
always got something going on.
He's like Anthony Davis, where he's literally had like an every injury. Like, he's
he's
had a broken jaw. He's had a something wrong. I don't know if it was broken, but he's had like bare ankle injuries. Like it's just, you don't want that.
Yeah, but it also sucks because he is so good.
He's fantastic.
Dare I say that Mike Williams in the NHL?
It's not a bad comparison.
Tampa wins 10 in a row. That's pretty cool for Tampa.
They lose Braden Point.
They did lose Braden Point.
Apparently, he's week to week.
The Olympics are 30, not even 25 days away.
Yeah, but week to week in hockey is like could be at like.
He's on the team,
Yeah,
so he's not on the team.
maybe
if
Mark
he's hurt.
Scheifele's on the team now.
Maybe Bedard. Maybe
Bedard.
Ideally, Bedard. Bedard, Celebrini, man. Throw those guys in there.
God, Macklin Celebrini is so fucking good.
Such a snaz.
So good.
Gets better every game.
He does.
Every game.
Broberg gets $6 million for 8 years. Overpay?
No.
I'd say slightly yes, but they got him in an offer sheet, and I think extending him is a very good move.
He's really good.
I agree.
Because if you give it that first and a second, you lose him for a season.
Not
What
worth
was the point?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's really good.
And St. Louis is getting better.
All right, boys. Let's take the sweat off our brow. As we come to the NBA, I can't lie, I haven't been watching a lot of NBA.
All right, I got you.
More Raptors recently.
I've been watching a little bit of Raptors, watching a little bit of Lakers. Let's look at the Raptors. Actually, first and foremost,
The biggest news.
it's the Sweaty Trio called Trae Young to the Wizards. To be fair,
Insiders.
you took it from another insider. So
Yeah, well,
Shams
we broke it on camera first. Maybe not on social media, but on camera.
Check the timestamps.
the Raps offered quickly and some picks, but apparently Young wanted to go to Washington. I don't know why he did.
I think he just wants
Where's
to
he
be
from?
I think he's from Atlanta. Maybe he's from Georgia. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I'll check it out now, but it's just to me, like, you just reset the clock. Like,
He went to
why?
Oklahoma
He's from Texas.
for his college. Okay, there you go. But like, yeah, Washington's not even close to Texas. Literally polar opposites on the map.
I just don't get why you reset the clock. Like,
He sucks.
he doesn't suck. He doesn't suck.
He doesn't suck.
He's. I don't know.
He's
I think
good.
I think it's good for the
He
Wizards.
is a top
He
20
doesn't-
player in the
He
NBA.
doesn't.
He's like in that like 17 to
He doesn't
22
suck.
range.
Yeah.
I
I
won't
think
say.
I'm cool with that.
You can maybe debate it, sure, but he's in like you could argue top 20 for him.
The Hawks traded Luka Doncic for him. They were swapped one
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah.
And they both got nothing for their fucking player. They both got nothing for their franchise point guard.
Who did the Wizards get back? They got
McCollum and
Corey Kispert,
Corey Kispert. Yeah, it's like
who's like a young bench player.
he got nothing,
And McCollum's an expiring contract.
and it's like
I like it for Atlanta more than I like it for the Wizards.
I think both teams you just reset your clock on both sides.
Yeah, I think you just moved this way.
Nothing.
Well,
happened.
Atlanta's literally been doing this for the last 20 years. Like 481 and
Washington's going like this.
481.
Since Paul Pierce hit that fucking buzzer beater to sweep the Raptors, the Wizards have done nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, but the Hawks, they get younger and they get cap space.
Sure. I mean, like I would have like said, "Fuck the players, give me picks." I would have said, "Fuck the players, just give me like a haul of picks."
Yeah, I mean that's also good.
Give me literally a
'Cause
Christmas bag full of
draft
picks.
picks. You
The
only get two in the
Raptors
NBA.
the Raptors offered quickly, who's a serviceable point guard, and picks.
Yeah, and that would be a better deal for them. Like I like that
think
way
so
more.
too.
I don't know.
But apparently the trade was in Trae's hands, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Like,
quickly
the ball is all
also
the time, and he can't fucking do anything with
quickly
it.
makes a lot of money. He's a good player, but he makes a lot of
Dude,
money.
he took a bum ass team to the conference finals.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was COVID.
That was COVID. But he still
Best
did
basketball ever.
it.
100%.
Ball and
Nothing
double.
but pure hoops.
Apparently, Trae Young also, maybe it's not Trae Young, but someone leaked that they were retiring John Wall's number.
It was Trae Young.
It was Trae Young, right?
It was like his welcome press conference.
Do you think
to,
that
like,
he
to
did
Washington?
was like told to do that?
I don't know. But he did it.
I hope not.
I hope he was still. I'd rather that just be like either let John Wall say it or like let the
The
organization
one
say
good thing
it.
in the last 25 years for the Wizards was John Wall.
Yeah, and
the
imagine
poor guy's
you're like
knee
a
is just-
you're a fan and you show up 20 minutes early. You're like, oh my god, like I didn't know they were retiring John Wall's number tonight. Not that it takes away from anything, but like, don't say that shit.
You just want it to come from the right channel.
Yeah.
It's like
Let it come from the organization.
exactly. It's like Bronny breaking AD getting traded in the group chat.
Fucked up.
Fucked up, dude. Like just let it come from the right source, you know.
Yeah.
Ja Wick is on the block. He's looking for someone who took his dog.
So
Don't
if-
want him.
I want him
Nobody
too.
wants him.
I want him.
Why do you want him?
I don't want him.
He's a
He's
problem.
a problem.
You don't think the Raptors would like? Whip
He's
him into
AJ Brown.
shape? You don't think they'd whip him into shape?
No, I don't think we're that kind of team.
Maybe because he's not the healthiest player, so maybe in that perspective, yeah. But like his attitude, I don't think so.
I think we're the kind of team that embraces your quirks. Like we embraced Scotty for all of his quirks. We embraced Fred for all of his quirks. We embraced Kawhi
Yeah.
for all of his quirks. We don't shape players. We just amplify them.
You ever like Toronto never gets on the Jays, the Leafs, the Raptors. They never get the controversial players. Ever. Name like okay, Evander Kane, very controversial player.
Yeah.
The Leafs didn't even offer him a contract.
No.
John Wick.
It's basically,
John
yeah.
Wick.
You're right.
John Morant, very controversial player. I'm saying, yeah, like as a player, he's very talented. But the Raptors wouldn't even kick tires on him because he's too controversial.
Yeah.
The gun shit, like they don't do this.
I like that though. You don't want that shit in your.
No, I agree. It's like an unwritten rule across the 3 professional teams to not do things like this. Like Roberto Ozuna, remember when he got in trouble for domestic
cut right away.
Matthews was problematic in the beginning, though.
He mooned a police officer.
Oh, so that's not problematic.
It's not even that bad. He was drunk and showed a cop his
He was
ass.
drunk, young, and stupid, and he made a mistake.
He didn't even, or I don't know. He showed a woman his ass or something. Like
Yeah,
nothing even came of it. It wasn't even a criminal
It's not
charge.
like
It was like
pattern.
a don't do that.
It's not a behavior.
No, he was like 19 and
Yeah, it
drunk.
was a one-time thing.
He got drafted and got drunk and showed someone his
Yeah,
ass.
I think you're right.
Well, I can also agree with that. Yeah, it's just not good. You don't want this, especially where you have like Grady Dick is a good young kid who's got like a lot of talent and he's got a good personality. Like I said, Scotty's got great personality, young
Fantastic
kid.
personality.
You don't want Ja coming in here, and also he's a young kid who might resonate with these guys and rub off on them. And then you have all of them fucking lining up there, the new A team on the
You
court.
never hear about Toronto players being in trouble with the law. And if they are, like Roberto Ozuna, former Jays closer, do you remember? He got charged with domestic assault for hitting his girlfriend. They traded him the next day.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was literally gone.
It was a very good closer, and they got peanuts for him. And it was a let's get him the fuck out of here and not get the value for him. Like, get him out.
Now that you bring up the Jays, someone correct me. I remember hearing this story. This is a little bit of a fuck story. I shouldn't even bring it up. Was there not a Jays player who was
Oh, Reese McGuire.
He got caught jerking off in a parking lot.
I was gonna say it a little more lightly, maybe.
That's what it was.
Himself.
You have
That's
to
what
tell
it
it
was.
like it is.
Did you ever hear the story about when he went to
That's what I
Fenway
was gonna bring up.
Beat it.
and they started playing Beat It when he went to the plate? Like,
There's one-offs. There's always is.
and then he was gone very soon after that.
Yeah. Even Bogo, he was like a little bit controversial with the vaccine and stuff. He was like getting upset about it. Didn't get another contract. So. All right. As long as I know.
Reese McGuire.
Another quote. DeMar hits 26,000 points.
23rd all
player
time.
all time.
23rd player all time.
What a legend. What a legend.
Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
No chip.
That's
Yeah.
fine. It's basketball though.
But the thing is, other sports you get the luxury of going to other like international things that qualifies.
He has an Olympic gold.
Does he?
2.
Okay.
I don't know. I know he has one. I don't know if he has
2.
two.
And he has a world champion, a World Cup of basketball.
There you go.
whatever it is.
Okay, so definitely 100%. 100%.
DeMar's like
We
ballot.
love DeMar.
top 25 scorer of all time in the NBA. Like, think of the company that DeMar DeRozan, and he's been a mid-range his whole life. It's not like he's a volume 3 shooter. So
No.
think of that.
That's
He didn't really get a 3-point shot until like later.
He doesn't
in his
even really
career.
have one.
No, he
doesn't.
shoots it, but he's just inefficient.
He's
But
been
yeah,
an
that
elbow
mid range
guy
is
his whole
fucking.
career.
Oh my god, talk about butter.
Yeah, from the elbow. That's his green.
Butter.
Tatum's ramping up his rehab. He's aiming for February, March. I don't see a point coming back now. Just
The
chill
Celtics are
it.
kicking around, but
Just chill it.
they're
Jaylen Brown is averaging 30 a game. I'd say just like get healthy.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate the Celtics, but like Jason Tatum, just get
you don't want to see
healthy.
the stars of the game.
Yeah,
not
let
play.
Jaylen Brown keep cooking. And like, what are they? 3rd in the East or 5th in the East? Whatever. They're in a playoff spot.
I will say though, is he doing this because he's scared of his place being taken by Jaylen Brown?
Maybe.
making him tradable.
Essentially, because if you can sit here and I don't know where they are in the standings, I should look, but if they can still be competitive without him, and then go around and build around Jaylen Brown,
Third in the East. They're only 5 back of the Pistons for first.
Like-
4.5, which is not a lot in
this
basketball.
is without your quote unquote stud first player or your guy.
Yeah, people argue who's an MVP candidate.
So maybe he wants to ramp this up just because he's like, oh my god, my position is getting taken. I
A little
need
bit
to
of
be
fire
there.
under his ass.
Who knows? Giannis doubles down on trade rumors. I think Giannis is the person who wants to get traded the least, and the entire world just wants to see him go for I don't know what reason.
The
but
media's gonna force him out.
the media
It's a
wants him
Dame
to-
situation.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go anywhere. He loves
It's a
it.
Dame situation
Loyal
all
as
over
fuck.
again.
I wish they kept their coach, but what do you got though? AD could miss months with a hand injury. It's just
Yikes.
He doesn't need surgery. I saw that actually when I was getting in the car to come here.
this is his 29th different injury in his career. He's got whole body. He's becoming a bionicle.
They can't even trade him at this point.
No, you can't.
What are you gonna get? Like seriously, you can't eat money in the NBA, can you? You can trade like cash.
You can trade cash, which is essentially the same thing, but you can't eat contract.
Can you eat money?
You can't trade like contract.
Because
rights.
the Bucks are eating Dame's contract, but that's only because they cut him.
No, I think part of the reason that you can't eat it is because they have like a soft cap.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you can go into
That
the
makes
luxury
sense.
tax basically as much as you want.
Yeah,
You have
if
to
you're
pay a
rich
fucking
team, yeah.
ton of money, but you can.
You can look at the fucking Golden State, how much they paid. They went crazy. Lakers went crazy.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit.
You're winning chips. What does it matter? Harden, 9th in all-time scoring. My t-shirts, I think, hanging up right there. Fucking beautiful t-shirt. You should check out
your
First ballot.
James Harden
Yeah,
or
check
your
out-
Rick Ross t-shirt?
It is hanging up. Yeah,
he
first
passed,
ballot. I mean, if DeMar's like 9th all time, he's top 10 all time.
I hate to say yes, but yes.
He passed Shaq on those.
Like,
lists.
think of the player he just passed.
Sure, it's just James Harden as a player. The guy was always, yes, one of the most talented basketball players, could score at will, but the dude can't win.
You can't.
The dude cannot win, and that is the biggest thing in this sport is winning. It is getting a chip under your belt.
That's the one thing about basketball is the argument of who like the GOAT is or the top 10 of whatever position is how many rings do they have. Right or wrong, that's usually the way arguments lean. It's like a tiebreaker on players.
Exactly. It's not like the core metric for me, but like I'll stand on Braun over MJ all day. You tell me 6 for 6 all you want, bro. I went to 10 straight finals. Go fucking eat it, bro. But like this guy, I don't think has played any meaningful games of his career as ever succeeded in those meaningful
two
moments.
conference finals?
One where they missed 27 threes in Game 7.
No, he went to one with OKC. They lost
You're
to the
right.
Mavericks.
That was the year Durant left.
And that was the year that Dirk went
Yeah.
off.
Like he's never played a meaningful moment, a meaningful game, and won. He's played a few meaningful games. What is it worth?
I think that MVP will probably get him in.
It's gonna get him in. I think.
No,
even-
he's first ballot.
He's first ballot.
It's not even a
It's-
question.
Yeah, I hate it that he is. But
Is he a top 10 point guard of all time?
no.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
No.
Hold the
quickly.
phone.
No.
Just quickly.
No.
Just Isaiah.
I don't want to get into this argument again, but if we're gonna call James Harden a top 10 point guard of all time, are we not gonna call Chris Paul top 5 point guard of all time?
I will even
I
stand.
don't want to bring up that argument,
I am a Chris Paul hater.
but I'm using that as a like.
I will stand
criteria.
behind that. If we're gonna call James Harden,
Okay, just
top
quickly.
five,
We
top
don't need to
10.
look at lists, but Steph, Magic.
Oscar
IT,
Robertson.
Oscar, like we don't even.
John Stockton.
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
Steve Nash,
You think Nash is better than Harden?
2 MVPs.
Yes,
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a ring.
I will.
He never
put
went
Chris
to a
Paul
finals
above him,
either.
absolutely. You know what?
Maybe top 10, but like he started like his
Is-
first half of his career as a shooting guard.
Did Russ have a better career than?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. That's another one. I don't think he's top 10.
AI?
I will stand behind AI. I will always.
Carried a team to a finals and won an MVP.
Yeah, I'm standing behind AI like literally 12
Yeah,
times
I
out of
don't know.
12.
I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, you
That's-
have to,
that's an argument.
You have to,
That's a debate for sure.
and you have to remember that Harden has gone through transformational basketball, where it's now a positionless sport in the sense that there are no traditional point guards anymore. In a lot of cases, there are still the traditional point guards.
Yeah.
But if you look at the best teams in the NBA, Luka is not a traditional point guard. SGA is not a traditional point guard.
Okay, but I want to look at this and say, like, wouldn't call him like a non-traditional point guard. Like, he had one season where he averaged a double-double.
No, but I'm saying in terms of scoring, like he's averaged
Where is he?
24 points in his career.
Like when you say typical point guard, you mean like 16 points a game and like just a disher? No,
Yeah, and like you
not
want-
a scorer
And
first.
if longevity means something, which I think it does, you also have to look at he's played a lot of basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been playing since like what 20.
He's played. He'll play like he's 36. He's averaging 26 a game.
And he's third in all-time threes. Another not accomplishment.
The guy
but-
finished top 10 MVP in his age 35 season. That
Yeah,
has to mean
that's
something.
crazy. And I mean, the Clippers suck this year, but he's going nuts. He's had some really
Dude, look
good
at he was
games this year.
averaging, man. He was averaging in his MVP year. He went 36. Where's his rebounds?
They're on here. Total rebounds is this.
36, 8, and 8.
He also averaged 40 for a month that year.
He had like 40
It's
points in 40
ridiculous.
straight games.
It's
or something.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And a 60-point triple-double. that
Like
year.
I said,
I'm just making the argument. I'm not a Harden hater. I'm not a Harden lover. I'm like indifferent on him. He's super, super talented, but
And a 6-man.
And
Forget about that.
I think it's 2 6-mans, actually.
He might.
We got to get my little cousin on here. 'Cause my little cousin is James Harden lover.
Oh, we were going at it today.
Who?
Me and Hamoudi.
Really?
Yeah, but MJ versus Braun.
Well, no, there's no argument.
No, but not that. I was just saying that Aboudi, his brother, is James Harden
he loves
lover.
Harden. He loves
Oh
him.
my God, he loves James Harden. So he would have a lot to say about this. But boys, we had a lot of heat on this podcast. We had a lot of
Justin
love,
Herbert's
full
an
of passion.
idiot. James Harden is
He's
a
not a
top-
bad football player. He's just an
He's a
idiot.
top 10 point guard of all time.
And Austin Matthews is the goat leaf.
The
He
gloat.
is the GOAT.
He's the
leaf.
gloat.
The gloat.
Gloat. I'm gloating.
Well, I don't know if he's again. If it's championships, he's not. But if it's overall stats, he is.
He's the gloat. Just in general.
He's also, fun fact, the only current active NHL player out of the original 6 to hold a statistical category lead out of the original 6. That was very poorly worded.
No, I understand.
I also-
He's the only active player out of the original 6 to be a franchise leader of a category
stat.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Points, goals, assists.
He's also I don't know if he's still pacing it after this year, but he has the highest goal per game pace of all time, no?
He was
Top
top
5.
Top 5.
He's up there. So,
He's on pace to break Ovechkin.
nonetheless, we already talked about Matthews. Thank you so much for listening, everybody.
Go Leafs, go. Go Bills.
Thank you for sitting through this podcast. We're going to keep coming at you with all the hockey and NBA and the hockey playoffs are going to be coming around the corner sooner than we know it. NFL Super Bowl's coming up. We're going to keep coming at you with the content. We're going to keep doing as much as we
Doesn't
can.
die.
Are we doing any teasers today?
Matthew Barnaby, January 27th.
Dropped already. That's a boom. Teaser.
We talked about James Lynch last week.
You are not headlining Edge Fest.
I don't give a fuck.
He's just a feature. Don't worry.
He's the closer.
He's the edge.
And we have a bunch more coming.
We have so much coming. We have so much in the bank already. Like, you guys have no clue what 2026 has in store. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to everything. The more you guys are active, the more we can be reactive. We like making content that you guys like. As always, we're going to be back here next week. Everyone at home, make sure you stay
Stay sweaty.
Go Bills.